Hey everyone, this is Prithvi Yogan here, and this is my review for Kalaga Thalaivan, the new film directed by Mahal Tirumeni and starring Udayanithi Stalin, Arav, Niti Agarwal, and Kale Arison in the lead roles. Now, this is a film based on a whistleblower that wants to release the truth about the company that they work at, and the company head that finds out about this whistleblower and hires a hitman group that wants to kill the whistleblower in order to silence the truth. So it's a cat and mouse game pretty much the whole movie through, and one side wants to release the truth, one side wants to silence the truth. Now, I really like Mahal Tirumeni's action sensibilities in his previous films. He's a very good action director. I like the way he makes his films very thrilling, and the stories are very intact and very smartly written. This movie, however, kind of falters because it squanders the first hour and a half of the film, and the last hour of the movie is actually very interesting. It actually gets into the whole whistleblower situation very properly. Now, the movie's separated into 4 different segments that kind of like highlight the 4 different chapters of the story. And ironically, the last 2 chapters are the most entertaining, yet they happen within the last hour of the movie, whereas the first hour and a half of the film is the first 2 chapters, which are kind of like mixed, in my opinion. Now, there's a really good movie that came out in 1999 that was called The Insider, and it was directed by Michael Mann. And it was an excellent movie in terms of showcasing the problems, the trials, the tribulations, the whole issue that comes with whistleblowing. And it talks about a whistleblower that releases secrets and does an interview with 60 Minutes in order to talk about the shady things that are happening in the tobacco company that he works at. And it was an excellent movie. It was a good thriller, but it was more of a dramatic thriller than an action thriller that Michael Mann used to do back in the day. Now, Mahal Tirumeni has a really good story here too. I really like the fact that he focused on whistleblowers, because usually in Tamil cinema, the whistleblower is the supporting character to the main character, where the main character will have to help the supporting character release the truth, and usually that whistleblower dies. Whereas here, the whistleblower is the main source of the story. And Udayanithi does a decent job here. And I think the main reason why I actually enjoyed the movie to a certain extent is because the antagonist in the movie, played by Arav, is a really good antagonist. He's kind of like the muscle in terms of the story, whereas Udayanithi's character is kind of the brains of the story. Both sides are fighting against each other in terms of the ways that they know how to fight. And it was very interesting when it focuses on that. But when the movie focuses on the romantic angle of things, it got really boring. It got kind of like sidetracked and kind of messed up with the whole like flow of the film. And the songs in the movie are unnecessary too. Like, it just throws off the whole momentum. And the background music too, it just was super annoying at times. It's super over loud and super overbearing. And sadly, I have to give this movie a 6 out of 10. I just wanted to like it a little more than I should have, but it wasn't as good. It's now on Netflix, and let me know in the comments below your thoughts on the film.